He ultimately dies. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Labour struck base, lazily rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Labour smug beige face, laser rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Reform UK will adapt to improve voting turnout to a nation suffering political burnout. The illusion of democracy perpetuated by the controlling autocracy. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Greens with ideas so extreme it would turn us into a regime. Their vision of a wild, chaotic dream, nothing but a madcap scheme. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Lib Dems doing crazy things, trying to grow strategic wings, hoping to perilously advance their middle-class diplomatic stance. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Independence of the brave, no party banner to wave. No
I am indeed finally doing the Lego. If I take you to the overhead camera.
No mention of GB workers, just a bunch of disruptive opportunist lurkers.
That's book one right there.
Pussycat, socialist, berserker, no winners.
But in the meantime, you know, you got to remember, let's not vote.
Nationalism promoting jingoist parties with democratic unionists, smarties, sneakily dividing us all while we watch crumbling democracy fall.
No winners,
no losers, no choice they gloat.
Let's not vote. How are we this evening? I hope you're well. Put a like on the stream. And of course, come and say hello as we build this Lego 76444. If I've got that number wrong, I'm really sorry. Diagon Alley, the 2025 iteration of Diagon Alley from the Harry Potter franchise. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. I hope everyone is well, whether you're watching horizontally or vertically. The lighting's a bit weird today, but we will make do. And this is book number 1. Okay, this is book number 1. We've got 4 more books. There's 5 books in total. Five books in total on this set. So, I guess we're just going to jump into it. We're just going to go for it. Let's look at some of the stuff in here. Like, look at this. Welcome to Diagon Alley. Following the release of LEGO Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, we now travel to another enchanted location in the Wizarding World, Diagon Alley. Some of the most iconic scenes in the film inspired this set, from the first time we see Harry Potter enter this hidden world of magic to the Ukrainian iron-bellied dragon's epic escape from Gringotts. He's on top of Gringotts there. To learn the right building spells for this model, our design team visited the Warner Brothers studio tour in London and did lots of research in every shop you can see in the setting. It's a fun design challenge to find a balance between accuracy and colourful enchantments in the 16 shops, and to create a lively skyline for this beautiful street with 12 of the most magical, beloved and infamous characters from the film, but they're only micro figures, not mini figures. Now you can recreate all the magical hustle and bustle we love about Diagon Alley. Yi Chan Cheng, Lego Senior Designer. And then we've got a guide here as to what shops are where, and you can see that there for you to take a look at. Doesn't look bad at all, does it? Now, what I will say is this. This is a big set. It's nearly 3,000 parts, and I will not be building it all myself. At some point, Chrissy will be taking over the build of it all, and I shall be taking over duties as MC and, you know, just doing the chat. So that is going to happen eventually. But in the meantime, and she's feeling about, I'd say about 60% better. My foot is about 80% better, which is very handy. So I'd say let's just go for it. We will start by opening number 1, seeing what's in there. We've got a micro figure in here. I mean, these things really are micro. Mini figures are small, as you guys know. But micro figures are next level small. So we shall see what we shall see when it comes to these things. Yes, like I say, she's feeling quite a lot better now. So she's not 100%. But she is feeling better. Where's this micro figure? I'm a little bit tired, I must admit, but I'm ready to get building. I'm excited to get building this. Not like that, I'm not. Jeez. These paper bags are dreadful. Genuinely, they are dreadful. Hello there, Emma Watts. How are you this evening? You missed Sebastian already. You know what? I might do a stream later in the week where we continue to play the game, because there's plenty of other missions we haven't even touched upon yet. And in there, like 50 Merlin trials or something like that. So there's plenty within the Hogwarts Legacy game that we can certainly continue to play. But it's for another day. Tonight I wanted to do something a little bit different. We've had 9 nights on the trot playing Hogwarts Legacy. And currently I'm just searching through these parts, looking for the, I don't know, what's it called? The micro figure. I mean, just in this part 1. Now, when they say there's like 3,000 parts in this, it's going to be very small. They're going to be very small parts. There's not going to be a lot of big parts. But it's still going to be, I would say, relatively enjoyable to build. So, as with those who have come along to our live builds before, it's not just about building the Lego, it's also about chatting about life, the universe, and everything. No, the answer, as I always say, is not 42, but that's what it's about. So you can always kick off conversations in the chat. Let's try not to make it too political, please. But if there's anything political you do want to talk about, I'll consider going into it a little bit. Because obviously you don't just want to see somebody building a Lego set in utter silence. So we need to talk about these things, right? Tiana says, hi, Emma. Yes, thank you. This is very me. I get attached to characters and it's going from one dream to another. Yeah, okay. So like I said, we will certainly look into continuing the game and maybe trying to get some extra percentage points on completion. That is absolutely fine by me. But it's just not... I needed a change of pace tonight. Just needed a change of pace. I rarely ever play games, first and foremost. And he's already put a wrong piece in. That's what happens. So, yeah, I rarely ever play games. I have a PlayStation 5, but I rarely use it. And so, spending 9 days playing games is very much out of my comfort zone. And so, it's nice, like I said, to get an absolute change of pace. Come and do this and chill out with you lot and just watch the world go by whilst we build Lego. These shops are not going to be huge, I'm telling you now. But I still think it'll end up being a very nice set indeed. So we can just continue on. Onwards and upwards on Diagon Alley. Still haven't found the micro figure, which is a little bit concerning. But I guess it will turn up. Do you reckon that's about the size of a base of a shop? Because, like I said, they're little. So this could be about it, guys. This really could be about it. But I guess we'll see. To be fair, it is like nearly a meter long. Like it is. It's like nearly a meter long, the set. It's a big set. But that is in total. That micro figure, I assume, will jump out on me at some point. He'll just go, woo, look, I found you. Oh my Christ. I'm going to have to cover up the keyboard a little bit. Let's hope it just doesn't hit buttons by itself, shall we? Let's hope that. And if you're watching on the vertical, then please don't forget to say hello. Click the like button. I can see you over there, because of course I can. Though I do have to look up there to see you. But you're up there. You're there. And if you're watching on the horizontal, hi there. Jesus. This stream may not be terribly long tonight, because I'm rather tired. And by rather tired, I mean I'm extremely tired. But we'll endeavour to get this started anyway. We'll get this on the go, and we shall see what it has to offer us. You're feeling better today than you were yesterday, then, Emma? Because I know yesterday you were not great at all, were you? See, I do listen. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. We're looking for 1x3. There's one. And then 1x3 like that. Yep, that goes there. And then another 2x3. Not a plate. Well, yes, a plate, but not tile. Either I'm being blind or I already don't see. It does say to use 2 of those. Yes, it does. There's a plate. And that plate is going to come neutral. It's going to go there. And that's going to block off 3 spaces so that can go there. And that can go there. Then we want a tile. So there's the plate that I need. It was upside down because of course it was. They generally are upside down when you're looking for them. And you go, oh, where the hell are they? And then, oh, Jesus. Excuse me. They're right in front of you, but they're upside down. And I honestly didn't think I would be this tired. I knew I was going to be tired, but I didn't think I was going to be this tired. This is quite a humbling experience, actually. I'm trying not to be so tired, though. The problem with this stuff is because it's 0 sugar, it's just not perking me up. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but surely it's got to be one of these pieces. I'll put it in, and then if it's not, I can always pop it back out. But because it's not, and I will pop it back out. See, this is what happens. You go, okay. And then, holy crap. Genuinely, guys, I cannot stop yawning. I would like to. I'd like to stop yawning, but I just can't. It's probably the fact that I've not got loud music blasting in my ears. It's boiling hot, and at some point you just feel knackered, fooked, if you will. Plus, I've been up since 6:15 this morning, so that doesn't help, does it? Whatever that is, that's the thing, and that goes there. It sits there. Look at that. These are certainly going to be on the micro scale. These shops. They're not going to be big at all. Lila's Day has been better. Been better than it has been. But I will tell you a story about our son in a minute. Well, not him specifically, but we got a decision back through for his schooling, and they're not going to allocate him to the required educational situations. They say he needs to go into a mainstream school, despite the fact that we've been getting phone calls from mainstream schools saying, well, we're actually looking at his EHCP and we're unable to accommodate his needs. So, despite the fact that the schools are not only saying this, but then they're putting it back in writing to the local authority. The local authority have turned around and said, basically, screw what they say. We're not going to pay the extra for him to go into the proper educational settings that he needs next year. So, you're going to put him in a mainstream school and you're going to like it. Well, guess what? No, we're not. And no, we don't have to like it. Because my wife, bless her, Chrissy, she hit straight back and said in no uncertain terms, we know our son, we know where and how he will cope, we know he won't cope in a mainstream setting. So take a long walk off a short pier, essentially. Obviously, without saying it. Oh, I found the micro figure. Oh my god, this is so tiny. Harry Potter, but it's tiny. I don't know if you can see that. About the size of a fingernail. You'd lose that. So yeah, she basically told them to go and take a long walk off a short pier in no certain terms. But it shouldn't have to come to that. But she also said if you don't allocate him to the educational setting that he actually requires, then he will not be in state education. And that is so admirable, and it's such the correct answer. And it'll get to the point where we'll go, right, well, obviously this is not the setting for either of them, and we'll just walk the children away from that crap if this continues. Because there's just no point, is there? There's no point in keeping them in a system that doesn't look out for them, that doesn't care for them, and doesn't understand their needs. There's just no point whatsoever, in my personal opinion. But then again, that is, as I said, my personal opinion. But yes, no, Emma, it's not shocking. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming a couple of weeks ago. Because I believe this is the brick wall entrance into Diagon Alley. I reckon that's what we're building here. But we knew it was coming a couple of weeks ago when we got we got a phone call off the school saying that they were going to cancel Dexter's soft starts that he does to actually get him into learning. And they were going to slowly wean him off them. And essentially what they were going to do was get him into full-time mainstream learning. Because Dexter starts the day in a special needs, where they won't have a choice but to allow this homeschooling, Emma, because we will be putting our foot down. But the point is that this school and the local authority are working hand in hand together to try and basically they want to quote unquote prove that they can put Dexter in a full-time mainstream setting, and it's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen, and we know that all they're going to do is disrupt any and all progress that he has made. And it's just not right, it's just not fair, and it's just not funny. But you go to yourself, well, what can you do? Good God, I'm really sorry, guys. I am tired as hell. I am ready to pass out. You had all of this with your son. Took 3 years to get him home tuition by the local authority. Hate the education system. Well, guess what? I don't care if the local authority do or don't provide any home tuition. What I care about is the well-being of my son, not just educationally, but also physically and emotionally. When you see things like what have gone on in Sheffield yesterday, you go, well, we don't know why this has happened, and I don't want to speculate on why it's happened. I don't know. I mean, I could take a guess, but I don't want to because I don't want to risk collapsing a trial. But the point is, that could be your kid, and that could be your kid for any reason, up to and including because they are difficult, they are different, they are autistic. And you know what? I'm just not, as a parent, willing to risk such a situation. I'm really not. And I'm not willing to risk him getting in trouble because, what if he's not able to travel to and from his lessons properly? Because he does wander off, our Dexter. He does. He does wander off. And what if he's not able to get to and from a lesson? And then they say, oh, well, you haven't turned up at your lesson. You're in trouble. I'm just not having it. And we won't have it. We refuse. And that's just, Mama Bear and Papa Bear kicking in, I guess. And if that is how the local authority is going to treat him, then they're not going to treat Lila any differently, are they? So they may just have to provide tuition for them both. And they may well just have to like it. I'm actually relatively confused. Oh, that would be why. No, that's still relatively confusing. Because that's in the right place. Apparently YouTube's not receiving enough video. It looks like it is. Looks like it's receiving enough. Your son never went to secondary school. You stopped it, did you, Emma? Well, there you go. Sometimes you just have to do what's best for them. And sometimes what's best for them is not what the local authority think is best for them. It's what's best for them. I mean, the local authority think A, they're God, and B, that they know better than you about your own children. They don't. And they never will. It's as simple as that. He felt really unsafe, did he? Well, I know how secondary school was for me. Okay, and secondary school for me was absolute hell. And it's not something that I would wish anyone to go through in that way, especially my own children. Hello there, Shalini. How you doing this evening? I hope you're well. Oh my God. I think I'm only going to do like another 1 or 2 stages after this tonight and call it a relatively short stream because I am tired. I am for this evening, yes, because Chrissy is nearly well. She's not quite there, but she's getting there. And so she'll be able to take over this sooner rather than later. But yeah, the local authority will have to pay for tuition. You're just the same as you had, Emma. And it will be on them. It'll be on nobody but them. Good evening, Julie. So that's the brick wall to enter Diagon Alley. And then that's a shop front. I really need to wake up. My God. Ooh. We are getting a little bit of interior design here. Not that it's really necessary, but we're getting it. But like I say, not that it's actually necessary. Anyway. Enough about me. How's all your days been? You been up to much? That's very hard to place in. Tiring? Yeah, for some reason, mine's been really tiring. And I don't know why. I think it's probably because I've just been up for so long. It's such teeny tiny pieces. Vaughn's not well. Oh man, what's up with him? Is it man flu or is it actually like shit? He's unwell. Even Julie says, "Oh no, Shalini, man flu." Coughing and a sore throat. Ah, so he's got a flu or a cold. Probably a cold. Ugh. He's on honey and lemon. Well, I guess that's the best thing for him to be on. Well, I don't know why this camera is so damn dark today. Oh yeah, Chrissy's just had it for God knows how long. So it's been going around. I don't know how many more times I can yawn on stream before I go, you know what? That's probably it for me. And I don't want to, but oh, I'm so tired. Everyone at his work is sick, same as at your place. That's not good. I was all good right up until I pressed stream, and then it's like it hit me like a ton of bricks. Oh god. It's either that I'm super tired or I'm now coming down with Chrissy's lurg. Because the more that I do this, the more I'm sniffling. Your granddaughter has it at the mo. Yeah, but busy day here. Carl just put his homemade soup on to cook, and next door had asked you to watch their 3-year-old. It was half hour of madness. Eesh. I'm guessing that. I'm guessing that you're good friends with next door because if my next door neighbour said, "Hey, can you watch my 3-year-old?" They don't have a 3-year-old, but hypothetically, if my next door neighbour said, "Hey, can you watch my 3-year-old?" I'd be like, "I don't know you." So the answer is no. As harsh and as cruel as that sounds, I think that's like a street light. I think we're using a gem like a street light. There are 20 stages to this set, by the way. 20 stages and 5 books. Oh dear. Well, no, I'm not speaking of the witch. I was just speaking theoretically. Like, I don't actually think the witch has a 3-year-old because that would mean that she had to reproduce, and I'm not going to lie to you. I'd be shocked if somebody willingly did that with her. The noises would be terrifying. I've heard her laugh. That's enough for me. Before you call me like a meanie or something. Ah well. Well, the house probably. Well, you don't have a 3-year-old, so why would your house be 3-year-old proof? I'll ask the question from that perspective. Even when I'm falling over, nearly sleeping, I'm still managing to crack jokes. You've you've got to hand that to me. It's a little pinky frog. Ribbit. Oh, balls. When you're so tired, you actually miss a whole stage. Like, I completely forgot to build a wall. You're making cheesecake tomorrow ready for Carl's birthday on Thursday. Well, if we're not live on Thursday, send him our love. And sing him happy birthday from us. Holy crap-a-moly. I'm yawning so much I've got tears in my eyes. Oh, yay. Jelini says happy birthday to Carl. Emma says it's the same age as her eldest granddaughter. I'm going to be honest with you, Emma. I don't think you should admit that. What on earth? Take out the frog. Put that in, because obviously the frog's blocking it. Yes, it is. Now put in the frog. You loved being 14, did you, Emma? That's an age, that's for sure. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. And that is all I am, Emma. I'm just the messenger. The man who cracks the funny jokes. This is so fudging fiddly. So fiddly. Honestly. And it's starting to get some height. You had to move school because of bullying, so you didn't change school till you was 15 after your exams. That sucks, Shalini. I wonder if is she actually watching live again, or is she watching back? Seems to me like she's behind again. Hi. Maybe you are watching live this time. I had a terrible time at 14. We're getting down to the wire on this stage now. My God, it's just so fiddly. You've got to concentrate far more on this than you do have to on the bigger sets. I mean, this is still technically a bigger set, but it's not, if you get what I mean. And that goes there. I mean, they are making the shop somewhat deep. You started to smoke with the in crowd, did you? Oh. I honestly think I'm just going to have to call it here at 35 minutes. As much as that sucks. And it does suck. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling well. Like I need to go and lie down and pass out because. Right, no, I'll push on through stage 2. Depending on the size of stage 2. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to push this on tomorrow night. We're all set up and good to go, but I am feeling really rough. And I just can't sit here and do this right now. I'd love to. I'd love to sit here and do this with you guys, but I'm not feeling the best. I'm really not. So I'm going to head out and we'll try again from where we left off tomorrow night. And hopefully Chrissy will be with us, but if she's not, it'll be just us again. And I'm apologizing now for this being so short. Normally it's a lot longer, but I just feel so run down and so tired. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching this one, and we'll see you tomorrow night. That was stage 1 of Diagon Alley. But it's built. It's there. Look, I'll show you on this front-facing camera. There it is. And yeah, I'm going to go to bed because I feel dreadful. So nighty-night, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. I just